Well, yesterday marked 1 full year since uploading my first video to YouTube, and I'm so grateful to every single one of you that follows me on this journey. It's been quite nice to look back on some of the footage and reflect on this time. And I realised how fortunate I've been to visit some absolutely breathtaking places and photograph some incredible wildlife all here within the UK. Now naturally there's footage that never made it to this channel for one reason or another. But as I was putting this video together, I decided to drop a couple of extra bits in. Like the evening I spent watching this otter sharing its meal with a hooded crow. Or the 5 days I had back in July on MULL, spent photographing this dog otter every day. I think this has to be up there as one of my favourite wildlife encounters. There's naturally times where I go out and start making a YouTube video and the wildlife doesn't play ball, so those videos don't actually make the cut. So when you get those days where the video comes together and the wildlife does decide to play ball, it really is so rewarding. I can't wait to photograph these guys again. Puffins really are one of my favourites. Sometimes I actually regret not uploading this video. This was the morning I spent back last spring in Norfolk photographing wading birds, and I got covered in mud from head to toe, freezing cold, but I just felt like the footage lacked something, so for that reason it never made it onto the channel. Just like the time I was photographing little owls too. But I really have had some incredible encounters with wildlife here. Not least of all the time I watched a peregrine fighting with a buzzard in the field behind my house. For today's video, I wanted to share some of my favourite moments that I've captured over the past 12 months. And I thought what better place to start than my morning at BEMPTON Cliffs last summer, photographing the gannets. I'm going to keep trying. I'm going to head on back down towards the car park. There's a couple more places where I'm going to stop. But yeah, it's been a pretty awesome morning, so I can't complain. just came out of the hedge, no idea I was here, and it's now about 15 metres away from me. It's just having a groom, and the light's awesome. It's a bit patchy, there's some like shadows coming in off the hedge, but there's this really nice light falling on the field too. I think this is probably one of the best encounters I've had with a brown hare. Certainly one of the best encounters I've had with a brown hare in the last 3 or 4 years. It's just incredible. So I just ran along the beach to try and get a little bit closer. And she or he, I'm thinking it might be a female, but they've just got out the water and they're just having a groom on the seaweed in front of me. I'm sorry I have to whisper, but if you can't get the audio, I'll put some subtitles in. This is absolutely amazing. This is so good. This has got to be up there as one of the best wildlife days I've ever had. So that was pretty amazing. Rude, bit of an interruption there. So I was walking over to those deer that you've just heard, to the left of me, and as I saw a kestrel in the distance, and it landed in this dead tree just in front of me, and she just seemed super chilled, and I managed to get some nice footage of her before she flew off back towards these trees, these birch trees and stuff behind me, and I can hear her screeching away occasionally over there. But yeah, that's a real bonus. Yeah, really chuffed about that. I hope you enjoy the footage, because I definitely enjoyed watching her. I might stick around. I'm probably going to stick around. I've got loads of time, so I'm going to stay here probably for another half an hour, see if she comes back, and if not, head over towards the deer and try and get some footage of those. But hopefully she does. I'd really like to get some more images. So there's one seal at the moment. Most of them are huddled quite close together, but there's one that's just on its own. I say on its own, there's a few meters between that seal and the others, and I'm able to isolate it and get some quite nice images. So the sun's just coming up, which you can probably tell, and yeah, absolutely perfect morning as far as I'm concerned. The only thing that would go down quite nice is a coffee, but I'm going to get back to taking images, but I'll pick up the camera shortly. Okay, the dip is back. Just one, but that's all we need right now. This is awesome. So it's just flown back, landed on exactly the same rock, and it's gathering some nesting material, just dipping away. I'm going to try and get a little bit closer without pushing my luck. So when it's dipping and underwater, I'll just move slightly closer, just because with the 500 on the full frame, I'm just a little bit further away than I'd like. But yeah, it's so cool that it's back.